it's Miss Y here for Maker Monday. Today I'm going to show you how to make a super cool hanging rosette out of paper bags. I'll show you how to make one just like this, and I'll give you some ideas for variations on how you can make your own at home. Let's get started. Here's what you need: a piece of string, a single hole punch, stapler, scissors, something to color with like color pencils, markers, or crayons, squeezy glue, and 8 small paper bags. To make this bag, we're going to color the sides only on the bags. So open up the sides, fold it around like this so that it lies flat on the table. Now you're going to make any kind of decoration that you want on the sides. I'm going to start with some stripes, and I'm going to make this one pink. Fold it over on the other side, decorate the other side. You could put them all the same colors. You could put the same patterns on each one. You could make every single one different. You are the artist. You get to decide what you want on your cool paper bag rosette. The idea I have for this one is going to be rainbow colors. Here's a tip. If you want to use yellow marker or yellow color pencil on brown paper, it shows up much better if you color white color pencil first, then color yellow on top of it. It shows up much better. Maybe your design is zebra stripes or cheetah print. Maybe you just color it whatever colors that you like. Maybe you make them checkers. Maybe you draw flowers. You are the artist, so you get to decide what kind of design or colors are on your bags. Be sure to decorate all 8. Now that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bags, it's time to glue. It's very important all of your bags are facing exactly the same way. So let's make a stack. Get your squeezy glue ready and lift and flip over one bag. We're going to draw an upside down T on the first bag. That means a straight line going all the way across and a straight line going all the way up the center of the bag and stop at the top. Okay, now the next bag's going to go on top of this T. Flip it over so the flap is on the bottom. Line it up really nice and straight and press it down. Let's do it again. Another T upside down across the bottom all the way up to the tippy top. The next bag flips over and goes on top of that one. And we're gonna keep doing this until we get through the whole entire stack. Now what happens if you accidentally get a little bit of glue outside of your T? Don't worry, wipe it off, wash your hands, let this dry before moving on to the next bag. Now that the whole stack is there, we're going to put a big heavy book on it and allow it to dry for about 2 or 3 hours. The hardest part of this whole project is waiting. But that's okay. It's very important that your bag is nice and dry before you try to open it. If you open it too soon, the bags will fall apart. If you check your bags after 3 hours and they're still a little bit wet, go ahead and put them back under that heavy book and wait another 2 more hours. Just to be sure that it's totally dry. It's finally dry. Carefully separate the bags that might be stuck together. Each of the 8 bags should be totally open. Here we go. This is the best part. Now we're going to make sure the rosette stays open. To do that, we're going to staple the first bag to the last bag. So find the opening, give it 2 really good staples. Between the 2 staples, we're going to punch a single hole. Boop. Then we're going to slide the string through this hole and tie a really good knot. This rosette turned out very cool. This one is a lot more pointy, like a star. I'll show you how you can make one like this. Pretend this is our stack of dried paper bags. We already glued and they just came out from under that heavy book. We're going to cut very slanted lines on both sides. That creates this point right in the middle. If it's not perfect, that's a-okay. Oh, that looks amazing. Let's staple the first and last bags together so it stays open. Punch a hole in the middle and tie one end of a string through the hole. This one was made using colored pencils. I drew a whole bunch of hearts and dots on the sides. And I also cut just a little bit of the corners. Instead of making them very, very pointy, I made them just a little bit pointy. This one was made from pocket envelopes. They didn't have sides like the other bags did, but that's okay. I still just glued them together the exact same way that I did the others with the upside down T, and this is how it came out. These small envelopes came from Daiso. We need to cut off the flaps on all of them. They come in packages of 8, and I used 3 packages. We're going to follow the same directions that we did earlier. An upside down T, nice and neat. Make sure they're all facing exactly the same way. If too much glue oozes out, use a wet paper towel to wipe it away. Put a heavy book over it and allow it to dry. After it's completely dry, carefully open up all the cool looking bags. Some of them might be a tiny bit stuck, so carefully separate them the best that you can. Now we staple it closed, punch a hole, and put a string through the hole for hanging. You might be wondering if you can use one of these large bags from the grocery store. Let me tell you from experience, they're way too big. What? Look at all the pretty rosettes that we made. Each one is different. I wonder what yours is going to look like. Good job, makers. I can't wait to make another DIY project with you. Be sure to like this video and don't forget to subscribe so you get a new DIY project every Monday. See you next time.